Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Emily Dela Cruz, your virtual marketing mentor, and today I want to talk to you guys about working full time. This is my open letter to every side hustler, every employedpreneur, every corporate hustler, and everybody who still has a paycheck that is cut by somebody else. Don't listen to the haters, okay? I wanted to tell you guys about why it is that somehow in 2017 there is this air of job shaming, right? There's this air of entrepreneurship is cool and jobs are bad. And if you're not an entrepreneur, you're a lazy hoe who doesn't know anything and is never going to accomplish anything in life. A mess and a lie. Right? So if you're working full time, whether you want to be an entrepreneur or not, if you're a side hustler hoping to escape, if you are a corporatepreneur and you know what, you're having a great time balancing both, this video is for you. Why? Because people will always criticize the wave that they could not catch. People will always put down the thing that they could not profit from. And people will always downplay what they couldn't dominate. And what I mean by this is a lot of the people who job shame are people who could not be successful in corporate America themselves, or people who for some reason were miserable in corporate America based on the decisions that they themselves made. Right? So there are people who left corporate America because they're like, I hate my job. It's the worst job in the world. I don't know why I was there. They didn't pay me this. And it was like, you do realize that nobody held a gun to your head and forced you to take this job, right? There are some people who just don't do their due diligence, who just don't put any effort into applying, who don't put any effort into interviewing or resumes or applications, and then they end up in a shitty job and blame the job instead of blaming their decisions. That's first. The other group of people are people who did, work in corporate America and for whatever reason got laid off, didn't get the promotion they wanted, felt entitled to become the CEO when they were just the intern, and corporate America just didn't rock with them. And because they couldn't dominate that industry and they couldn't be successful in corporate America themselves, they want to job shame everybody else who is in a 9-to-5. So if you're in a 9-to-5 because you want to be, or because you genuinely love your job, or because you just need to pay your bills, don't let the internet rush you. Don't let these pretty pictures that you see on Instagram and these pictures of home offices that you see on Pinterest and the people who are making 6 figures a month rush you through your process of getting to where you need to go. Your job can be your first investor. It provides you with health insurance. Shoot, you might have free printing on there. It gives you some place to go. It gives you coworkers, people that you can bounce ideas off of. And it's a learning environment that you get paid to be in. As a business owner, I have to learn on the job each and every day. But unfortunately, I only get paid when I make a sale. I don't get paid to learn. In corporate America, during those 40 hours a week, you're getting paid to make mistakes, to learn, to collaborate with your coworkers. Some people, some offices are amazing and they might send you to conferences. They might, provide a budget for professional development and do things that you're not going to have access to when you work for yourself, quite frankly. When you're self-employed, insurance is different. When you're self-employed, your schedule is different. Your budgets are different. Your whole life is different when you cut your own checks. So I definitely encourage you to not feel rushed or not feel any less than because you have a job. It is a-okay to have a job. It doesn't make you less smart or less driven or less ambitious because you choose to work for somebody else. It gets me so annoyed when I keep seeing that stupid ass meme that says, don't let a salary bribe you from your date. No, a salary is a bribe to keep you from your daydream. And there's another one that says, don't let $50,000 a year keep you from $50,000 a month. Listen, Linda, listen. Yes, there might be some people who are making $50,000 a month. There definitely might be some people who feel like their salary is a bribe, right? A way to keep them somewhere that they don't want to be, because they need the paycheck. A salary is not a bribe. A salary can be an investment in yourself, can be a way to pay your way out of debt, can be the way that you put food on the table and a roof over your head. And it's nobody's right or responsibility to tell you what it is to do with that money or not. It's nobody's right or responsibility to feel entitled enough to make you feel like your salary is anything other than your way to live, right? Than your way to make a living. And it really kills me when people talk about how, what people make in a year is what you can make in a month or in a day, because the amount of work and the amount of time that it's going to take to get there is a little bit unrealistic, right? Your $50,000 a year might be necessary for a couple of years until you prepare to make that $50,000 a month or that $50,000 a day. And entrepreneurship is not glamorous, it's not easy, and for people to be running around saying that a job is holding people back from entrepreneurial success or from the entrepreneurial wealth is bullshit. It's a lie, right? Like, you can definitely start to build towards your dreams with a full-time job if you have the right systems in place, if you are productive with your time, and if, quite frankly, you're selling the right products and services. You can really use your time in corporate America as trial and error, right? When I worked in corporate America, I used my time to really experiment with the different things that I wanted to sell. I tried a lot of things. I tried master classes and webinars and books and challenges and done for you services. And I tried a lot of different things because I didn't need the money from my business because I still had my job. So I was really able to grow into the entrepreneur that I am today because I didn't feel limited and I didn't feel confined to having to sell a certain thing or make money right away. I was really able to find my sweet spot and really build a business that I love by making all of those mistakes that didn't initially make me money. I was also able to learn a lot, meet a lot of people, a lot of colleagues, go to conferences and events and networking mixers, and do all of these things that also helped me to evolve into the entrepreneur that I am today. As a full-time entrepreneur for the last almost year, it's very lonely, right? I work from home. I don't interact with a lot of people. I don't necessarily put myself in positions to learn a lot of new things. And I truly feel that that sometimes can stunt your growth. So definitely absorb all of the information in your environment, whether you hate clocking in or you hate your boss or you hate your hours or, the tasks that you're doing are mundane. Try to find, the silver lining. Try to find the rainbow. Try to find the positive aspects of having a job while you build towards your dreams. Because let me tell you something. Over here in the entrepreneurial world, it is not easy. It is not comfortable. It is not about being a girl boss or a boss babe or cute flat lays and, silver scissors on your desk, right? It's real life work. It's real life long hours. It's real life hustle. And that type of lifestyle, I truly do believe that people need to work up to it, right? People need to jump into it with a certain mindset and with a certain kind of plan and strategy. So use corporate America as your boot camp. Use corporate America as your training ground, as your pre-launch, as a way for you to get ready so you don't have to, struggle, right? To build a business so that when you leave, you know that you're walking into a profitable operation and that you're not going, from being pissed off and miserable at your job to being upset and miserable in a business because you're not making money. More time working for yourself full time does not mean that it's going to solve your money problems. If you can't figure out how to make money in your business as a side hustler with a full-time job, having all the time in the world and becoming a full-time entrepreneur is not going to be the solution for that. So don't rush into full-time entrepreneurship thinking, well, if I just had more time, I would be able to make money. It just might be your business model. It might be where you're selling. So I encourage you to take this time while in corporate America to focus on building a profitable business so that way when you take the leap, you can get this paper. As usual, I hope you found this helpful. I hope this, change your mindset and make you feel a little bit better about all those stupid ass memes and all the rude people that are on the internet who try to make you feel like having a job or being employed makes you less of a, hustler or less of an ambitious person. You're definitely not. You can still kill it in corporate America. You can still kill it if somebody is cutting your checks. For me, I don't care who's cutting the checks as long as they cash. So like I said, I hope that this video helps, and I'll see you in the next one. Talk soon. Bye, y'all.